A mongoose is a small terrestrial carnivorous mammal belonging to the family Herpestidae. This family is currently split into two subfamilies, the Herpestinae and the Mongotinae mongoose, any of nearly 36 species of small bole predatory carnivores found mainly in Africa but also in southern Asia and southern Europe. Mongooses are noted for their audacious attacks on highly venomous snakes, such as king cobras. The 33 species belong to 14 genera. The most common and probably best known are the 10 species of the genus Herpestes, among which are the Egyptian mongoose, or ichneumon, H. ichneumon, of Africa and southern Europe, and the Indian grey mongoose, H. Edwardsi, made famous as Rikki-Tikki Tavi in Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Books, 1894 and 1895. The meerkat, Suricata, is also a member of the mongoose family. The colloquial term mongoose may also include Malagasy mongooses, a group of 5 species found on the island of Madagascar that are closely related to fossors, phalanx, and phenylocas, the Malagasy civet, and which most sources classify within the family Eupilaridae. Mongooses are short-legged animals with pointed noses, small ears, and long furry tails. The claws do not retract, and in most species there are 5 toes on each foot. The fur is grey to brown and is commonly grizzled or flecked with lighter grey. Markings, when present, include stripes, dark legs, and pale or ringed tails. The adult size varies considerably, with the smallest being the dwarf mongoose, Hylogal pavula, which measures 17 to 24 centimeters, 7 to 10 inches, with a 15 to 20 centimeter, approximately 6 to 8 inch, tail. The largest mongoose is the white-tailed mongoose, Ichneumia albicoda, whose body length measures 48 to 71 centimeters, about 19 to 28 inches, long with a tail that may extend up to an additional 47 centimeters, 18.5 inches. Mongooses live in burrows and feed on small mammals, birds, reptiles, eggs, and occasionally fruit. A number of mongooses, especially those of the genus Herpestes, will attack and kill venomous snakes. They depend on speed and agility, darting at the head of the snake and cracking the skull with a powerful bite. Mongooses are bitten occasionally, however, they possess a glycoprotein that binds to proteins in snake venom, deactivating them and making them harmless. A number of species are noted for their peculiar habit of opening eggs as well as other food items with hard shells, crabs, mollusks, and nuts. The animal stands on its hind legs and hits the egg against the ground. Sometimes it carries the egg to a rock and, standing with its back to the rock, throws the egg between its legs and against the rock until the shell is broken. Early reports of this behavior met with skepticism but have been verified by other observers. The Malagasy, narrow-striped mongoose, Mongotictis dissemilineata, exhibits the same behavior but lies on its side and uses all 4 feet to toss the egg. Most species are active during the day and are terrestrial, although the marsh mongoose, Atelix paludinosus, and a few others are semi-aquatic. Some mongooses live alone or in pairs, but others, such as the banded mongoose, Mongoose mungo, dwarf mongooses, genus Hylogal, and meerkats, live in large groups. Litters usually consist of 2 to 4 young. Some species, mainly the Javan mongoose, Herpestes javanicus, but also the Indian grey mongoose, were introduced to numerous islands, including Mafia Island, off the coast of East Africa, Mauritius, and those of Croatia, Hawaii, and Fiji. Originally intended to help control rodents and snakes, these introductions were disastrous because the mongooses severely depleted the populations of native fauna. Because of their potential destructiveness, importation of all mongooses into the United States is strictly regulated. Most species of mongoose are found in Africa, but some also live in southern Asia and the Iberian Peninsula, according to National Geographic. Some species of mongoose have been introduced into other areas of the world, such as Caribbean and Hawaiian Islands. Other facts: some mongooses are legendary snake fighters. The Indian grey mongoose is particularly known for its fondness of fighting and eating poisonous snakes, such as cobras. Rikki-Tikki Tavi is a short story by Rudyard Kipling about a young mongoose that fights a cobra. Mongooses can live for up to 20 years in captivity, according to National Geographic. Many mongoose species have a very strong, unpleasant smell due to secretions from its anal glands. Indian mongooses groom each other. There hasn't been much study on the reproduction habits of the mongoose. It is believed that mongooses breed during March to May and October to December, according to ADW. Mongooses have gestation periods of 42 to 105 days and give birth to 1 to 4 offspring at a time. Baby mongooses are called pups and a group of offspring is called a litter. It is believed that mongooses become fully mature between 9 months to 2 years of age.